Join me as I take on the challenge of boosting my self-confidence in just 1 week. Let's see how far I can go. Self-confidence is that inner voice that tells you you're capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. It's essential for living a fulfilling life, building strong relationships, and reaching your goals. Without it, you might feel stuck, unsure of your abilities, and hesitant to take on new challenges. Imagine being able to walk into a room and feeling like you own the place, not because you're trying to impress anyone, but because you genuinely believe in yourself. That's what self-confidence can do for you. It can transform your life in incredible ways, making you more resilient, focused, and determined. Many of us struggle with self-doubt and low self-esteem, but the good news is that self-confidence can be developed over time with practice and patience. It's not something you're born with. It's something you can work on every day. The journey to self-confidence starts with understanding its importance and how it affects various aspects of your life. When you have self-confidence, you're more likely to take risks, speak up for yourself, and pursue opportunities that align with your passions. We've all been there, standing in front of the mirror, criticizing every little thing about ourselves. Fear of judgment, past failures, or societal pressures can really bring us down. These challenges can make us doubt our abilities and question our worth. It's like, have you ever felt like you're just pretending to be someone you're not? Like, you're just waiting for someone to figure out that you're actually not as confident as you seem? Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in. The fear of being judged can be overwhelming. We worry about what others think of us, and that worry can hold us back from being our true selves. But here's the thing, everyone faces these challenges. Even the most successful people have felt self-doubt at some point in their lives. The key is to not let it define you. You are more than your fears and doubts. You are capable of overcoming them and achieving great things. One way to build self-confidence is through positive affirmations. By repeating positive statements to yourself, you can start to rewire your brain and develop a more confident mindset. Setting achievable goals is another strategy. By setting specific, achievable goals, you can build a sense of accomplishment and confidence. Practicing self-care is also essential. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being can help boost your self-confidence. Surrounding yourself with positive people who support and encourage. You can also make a big difference. I've seen it in my own life when I started focusing on my strengths rather than my weaknesses. My confidence soared. Let's take it a step further. When I began to practice self-compassion and treat myself with kindness, I noticed a significant shift in my mindset. To illustrate this point, I want to share a story. A friend of mine was once terrified of public speaking. She would get nervous, stumble over her words, and feel like she was going to pass out, but she decided to face her fears head on. She started small, speaking up in meetings and sharing her thoughts with friends. Over time, she became more confident in her abilities, and her fear of public speaking began to fade away. The transformation was incredible. She went from being a shy, introverted person to a confident, outgoing individual who wasn't afraid to speak her mind. So let's recap. We've talked about the importance of self-confidence, common challenges people face, and strategies to build it. Remember, self-confidence is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and patience, but the payoff is worth it. You've got this. You've made it this far, and that in itself is a huge accomplishment. If you've struggled with self-confidence, share your story with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences and how you've overcome challenges. Also, if you're interested in more content on personal development, check out my next video on building resilience.